Welcome back to Austin Underground, the only show on TSTV Network where we can ask the important questions, like what are we all thanking Beyonce for?
Oh, we actually can't get into that.
Really?
Yeah, but we're your hosts. I'm VJ.
And I'm Kaylee.
And we've got a ripping show for you tonight, wrapping up ACL, taking a journey to Weezer World, ranking the just-released BRAT remix album tracks, and featuring not one, not three, but two crossover panels.
Do you want to just whisper that Beyonce thing?
We can't. Let's just roll the intro.
Watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
And you're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
And you're watching Austin Underground.
And now it's time to cover all that's new in the world of news. It's a slow week today, so our top story involves Weezer, who are returning to the online world of Fortnite. In a special event coming to the game, players can use a guitar which weaponizes the Buddy Holly riff, and they can fight a Rivers Cuomo boss with a yarn gun, I guess. Whatever floats your boat.
In other extremely relevant news, JoJo Siwa was recently a guest on the highly reputable Talk to a podcast. The alleged singer compared her recent photo shoot with the magazine Lady Gun, in which she posed with a bedazzled chest plate and a bulging thong, to Harry Styles' Vogue dress. Siwa also noted, "I'm definitely a baby spoon vibe, but I will be a big spoon." The Polish Eurovision Committee also recently denied accusations that Siwa was in talks to represent the country at the International Song Contest next year.
In other news, the BRAT remix album released last week, and Charlie XCX has been doing the media rounds on it. It's remarkable to see how much the artist has blown up since the release of her 10th LP, and these remixes bring together some of her closest collaborators, among which includes the return of the 1975. George Daniel, the drummer of the 75, is currently engaged to Ms. XCX. The band has been on hiatus for the year, so this was the first real taste of new music for fans in a while. I liked it. Speaking on the particularly troublesome frontman, Matty Healy, Charlie said, "He's like my brother now, but sometimes I want to strangle him," which is a fair enough assessment of Matty Healy.
And staying in the British Isles, new reports are coming out regarding the upcoming Oasis shows in Manchester's Heaton Park. The local Providence Project has warned newspapers that fans have already begun burying drugs at the site almost a whole year in advance. Liam Gallagher responded on Twitter saying he did the same exact thing when the Pope visited London in 2010. Clearly very concerned about the issue. More than 80,000 people are reported to attend the recently reconciled band's 5-night run in Manchester. If the Gallagher brothers haven't broken up again by then, that is. I wonder if those fans marked their stashes with an X on a map or something.
And the Austin Underground Spotlight release for this week is Stiletto, the debut album from Melbourne's six-piece Gut Health. I love this band personally. They're very weird, and they describe themselves as a post-punk dance group. But the drums are great, the guitar stabs, and I think they're worth a listen. So start with the song Inner Norm and give it a go.
And that's all the news. All of it. But let's go back to this last weekend when our EPs in Emerson went to cover ACL. What did they find? Who did they speak to? Did they get barricade at Chapel Roan? Let's go to Molly Live in Emerson to find out.
Thank you for the applause. Hi everyone, I'm Molly.
I'm Liv.
I'm Emerson.
And we got to go to ACL with a media wristband to talk to so many artists and just get the whole experience, and now we're going to talk a little recap about it. So, what was some of your guys' favorite moments of ACL?
Starting it off, Friday was beautiful coming in. I think our first set we really got to see was Vanilla is Black the minute we got in, and they were fantastic. They were groovy at the BMI stage, and then right after we sprinted over to Theo Lawrence.
I love Theo Lawrence.
Fantastic. Our sweet Parisian man, Austin's own.
He's been on replay like ever since like that set. I've been just listening to him and like
fantastic.
Prairie Fire. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I did not get to see his set, but
He's
you
amazing.
will
I
because
listened.
he's here.
I
He's in
listened.
Austin.
That's
He's
true,
an
that's
Austin
true.
artist. I'm
And
sure
the-
he'll play
but I
it.
listened while he showed me some of his
the
songs.
interview went really, really
Yeah,
well.
he
You got
was
to
so
interview
sweet.
him.
We did get to interview him. He was literally the sweetest.
Cutie
and
pie.
Just really humble.
Hardcore
so.
cutie pie.
Absolutely.
My top memory was we barricaded Orville Peck. And that, I know, and he talked to us, and he waved to us, because
He was.
Kate and I went the night before and saw him.
Another sneak peek.
Another sneak.
Crossover.
Oh, ooh, a little sneak peek for this episode. But we barricaded Orville, and we were screaming and jumping, and like he waved to us and like recognized us from the night before, and
He did.
Willie Nelson
Because
came out.
y'all went to him the night before. Shout out to Uriel.
Thank you, Uriel, for those tickets. Love
Yeah.
you. But yeah, and Willie Nelson came out,
He did
which
come
was
out.
like
And they played Cowboys
My-
frequently, secretly.
fond of each other.
yeah,
Yes.
Thank you.
And
Beautiful.
that was like my number one.
Absolutely.
That killed me. And then we saw Chapel.
We did see Chapel right after that.
We saw Chapel in the very back.
But we had fun. We danced. We sang.
We were singing and dancing so much, and this is my only like shockingly comment. ACO went so well. Thank you so much, ACO. But we were dancing in the back, and these girls literally said like, if you're gonna be dancing like that, you should go up to the front. And I was like, honey, this is hot to go. Like,
Did they say that?
they literally said that they're like, if you're gonna dance like that, you have to go up further. You can't be back here. And I was like,
The girls were
girl,
like,
My
it's
chapel
hot to
was
go.
awesome, though.
That's crazy. I didn't
My
even know
chapel did not have that issue. I saw chapel
Did somebody-
weekend one because
Something
I was
happened.
KUTXing. Unfortunately, I wasn't with AU. Or fortunately, I was KUTXing. But unfortunately, I wasn't with y'all. But fortunately,
Wait.
because I was in the
Wait.
Fortunately, I was KUTXing. Unfortunately, I wasn't with Molly and Emerson.
I
But-
wish I had one of those giant like canes that could just like pull you by the neck. Unfortunately.
But I was in the middle of the crowd for chapel, like not the front, but
Fortunately, it was awesome.
Unfortunately, I wasn't in the front, but fortunately, I wasn't in the back. And she
That's
was
nice,
awesome.
dear. Let's get Grandpa to bed.
I should also say, by the way, we would mention that we saw Vanilla is Black as well. We got to interview them as well. And
Yeah.
they were so sweet. The trio, they gave us an EP, which was another highlight.
Yeah.
I love that darn EP. Mezcal is one of my favorites. I also wanted to mention Movements.
Yes.
I got to see Movements. This is who I was most excited for. I just want to say, Pat was the biggest sweetheart I've ever met in my life. We shot the shoot about emo music and Census Fail and our favorites that inspired us, and he was just the best.
And I think if we're gonna talk about interviews, we have to talk about the interview.
The interview with
Molecular Steve, because I think we broke a world
All of-
record.
I think we did break a record.
Every
How
last
many of
one
them?
of
There were
them.
like 10.
I think there was like 10 to 15
By the way,
people in this
Ron
interview.
is such a sweetheart too. The most humble, down-to-earth man.
And
That is-
I mean, underground
I mean-
session when?
And also, shout out to Tyler, the creator.
Oh my God,
Because
Tyler.
we did not interview him, but
We asked.
his team
and
responded and politely declined.
They said
And that
the
was awesome.
word unfortunately.
That was awesome. Also,
But-
shout out to Mr. Wives, because they said yes to an interview with us.
They
But
had
unfortunately
a,
they got
but then
sick.
we love y'all and we understand
But we
that
hope
it
Mr.
gets
Wives
hard.
feels better.
And
Lee Kennedy, so many other people that we got to interview were
so
so
many
sweet.
interviews.
They were
They're-
so sweet.
all of those interviews are
Come
gonna
in
be.
the extra. I just have to feel like I have to mention them all because it's hard to like leave
all
out
of
a
these
name.
interviews will be
So
on our
sweet.
YouTube. Make sure to check them all out. ACL, thank you so much for sending us.
We had a blast.
We had such a blast. We ate
Shout out
so many
ACL.
fruit
Renee,
snacks.
you were so perfect, and I love you.
And
Okay.
we're gonna send it back to the hosts. Bye.
Kaylee, do you think we got enough ACL puns in that last episode? I tried to write in a bunch, but it's hard to say how much is too much, you know?
I'm sure we could tackle a few more. VJ claims there's an ACL in the word tackle, but I don't
look
know
at the
how to
letters wrong,
say
yeah.
that. TACKLE, a few more.
Yeah, it's good to hear that everyone got on well at the festival. It sounds like they were chapel roaming all around the weekend.
I also liked the Renee wrap up. I don't want to eggy you on too much, but there are so many Blink 182 and you'll miss it moments.
I know the feeling. You're trying to get from one stage to another as quickly as you can, and it's all will he make it? It's a jungle out there.
Okay, I think we're at our limits here. I have to draw a line somewhere. Time for a break. Okay, we're back, and it's time for something different.
We always start the show by referencing the larger TSTV network. Austin Underground is, of course, your favourite show and mine, but let's not forget our friends over on the less musically inclined programs.
There's Master of None. I like that one.
And Good Morning Texas and Late Night Longhorn, which of course bookend Austin in the afternoon, which runs traffic footage for 9 hours continuously.
We love TSTV, and so today we're bringing you special collaborative panels with 2 other shows on the network.
First up is Video Game Hour Live. Video games are like music, you know. There's Guitar Hero, Band Hero, Jazz Hero. I don't think that one sold very well though.
Here to talk about their favorite musical sound effects in video games are Sydney, Belle, and some members of VHL. VGHL.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
My name's Sydney. I'm from AU.
I'm Belle. I'm also from AU.
And these guys are from VGHL. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Charlotte. I'm Jet.
All right, guys. And today we're going to be talking about video game sound effects. So, who wants to start?
I'll go first because I feel like mine's very basic.
Okay.
Because it's Minecraft.
Okay.
Every single sound effect in Minecraft, it's gonna hit. It's satisfying.
Living Legends.
It's practically ASMR when you're playing.
Well,
so
yes.
that's the top of my list.
The Enderman. Peak. Love them.
That zombie moan gets me every time.
The Villagers.
I'm terrified.
The Villagers. Love them. Okay, perfect. I agree.
Thank you.
Minecraft, up there.
Ancient Cities update, crazy.
Oh.
The video game I want to talk about is Doom Eternal. It's very gory, visceral. You hear it's very wet whenever you're like. It's your classic boomer shooter game where you hear heads pop.
It's giving Silent Hill too.
Yeah.
The remake.
It's really satisfying. Every time you hit a headshot, there's that ding, and you collect loot. The game lets you know. There's all those types of sound effects too. So that's why I like it a lot. It's a big dopamine rush whenever you're like fighting a large horde of enemies.
Okay, perfect. I think I would like be sick to myself, but that's fine. It's whatever.
I'm gonna talk about in my opinion, the greatest video game of all time, Bayonetta. Okay, those amazing hack and slash sounds to me, beautiful. Okay, that I can't say the word, but you know the word I want to say. Of her kicking that high heel, the whoosh it makes. There's something about it. There's something about it, and you know what I'm saying. And so I don't have to say it out loud.
Pinpointed parts. I love it. I have like a couple, but what I love, Final Fantasy has like this one like creature called a chocobo. It's just a giant bird, and it makes the weirdest sound, and it's in like every single Final Fantasy. I love it. I love Final Fantasy, but yeah, that was mine.
I wish I wanted to get into Final Fantasy, but
Dude, there's so many.
I'm intimidated.
There's
Which
so
one?
it's too late.
Which one do I do?
It's literally too late.
7 original, and no one talks about 16, but I love you. I love you, 16.
We got a Guitar Hero mention, and I just want to say the Guitar Hero sound effects are amazing. And if you're familiar with the Guitar Hero spin-off, DJ Hero, which was
Wait, are you?
DJ
There's a
Hero was-
DJ Hero?
yes. There's many a record scratch.
Put me
in that
on.
one. There's
Guys.
many a clap. honestly, it's a beautiful.
Put me
game.
on DJ
I won't
Hero.
lie.
I will put you on.
I am not good at Guitar Hero. I
so
fail
bad.
every
I'm
time.
so bad. I don't have
I
like the
can-
dexterity.
I'm okay with
And
every
the sound
other
effects
rhythm
it
game.
makes when you mess up.
Oh.
I hear that a lot.
Embarrassing.
I hear
It's
that
so
a lot.
embarrassing. And then when you lose and everything's just like everyone's like, oh, what the heck? I'm like, okay.
The crowd like booing.
Yeah.
You will feel shame if you mess up.
It's like when you're playing Minecraft and you get blown up by a creeper and you just see the dice.
And you're just like,
oh, perfect. I love to see it. Okay, perfect. Did you guys have any other ones?
Another one of my favorites is Cuphead. Just like in general, I love Cuphead.
I love
like everything.
Cuphead.
But they just hit like the aesthetic and the vibe
beautiful.
so well on like every front, and I just love the sound effects. I love like all like the beginning and end stuff. That's like
They also have,
wallop. I just think it's so fun, and it's like it just feels so like nostalgic in a way for a time period. Hey, I was not alive, but
wasn't
it's just so cute and fun. And I
The
love
orchestral music in Cuphead too is awesome, and when you parry everything,
Yes.
peak. I love the parries.
Cuphead's peak.
Cuphead's good. You guys should watch it or
I
play it.
think in parrying in any video game is always so satisfying
Yeah.
because I feel like game devs make it like so specifically like we want you to use this feature and we're gonna make it sound good when you do it.
Yeah.
Yes, Bayonetta witch mode. Again,
just
which
love
when you
Bayonetta.
enter witch mode in Bayonetta, whoosh.
Yeah, I love
Whoosh.
Bayonetta. Hey, we're gonna put you on two things. It's Cuphead and Bayonetta. Come on.
One other one I really like, if any of you have played any of the Little Nightmares.
I've watched. I've never played.
Yeah,
but I
I
have
watched.
Yeah.
There's if you've seen Little Nightmares 2, someone has like a music box and it's giving FNAF kind of. Also that FNAF music box gives me nightmares. I'm so sorry. Me having to
That
go like
camera switch.
yeah.
Music box.
oh when they're in the vents. I forgot.
Yes,
like,
yes,
you
yes.
have to.
Yeah.
No, because
hate it.
FNAF you have to listen because you have to look at the vents. You have to be able to like,
look at.
or when you like put the mask
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
That noise when you're
The,
putting
like
the
the
mask
breathing
on.
too. Hey,
Oh,
it freaks me out.
So
I love FNAF, but I also hate FNAF. 'cause
I
I'm
love.
scared.
Oh, I'm
just a little
big on
baby.
jump scares.
Most
The
horror
sounds-
games I can't
yeah.
do because I'm just too scared. Like we were literally playing Slenderman a few days ago, and I couldn't do
We
it.
put Charlotte in FNAF Hope Wanted before.
Which is the VR game.
One is
I can't.
scary.
That sounds like it's like watching. Oh, it's like playing. If you ever played Dead by Daylight.
No, I haven't.
Oh, but like when the monster's coming near you in Dead by Daylight, you hear like an audible like.
Heartbeat.
Same for Silent Hill 2 remake, I believe. You do the same thing as the
Horror
heartbeat.
games just have like really amazing.
They're next
things
level.
Like, that. Like if
Yeah.
have you guys played Outlast or Outlast?
haven't.
It's terrifying.
Oh,
They kind of have to be
they
next
have
level
to
because like
be.
they have to like freak out the player. Like
You
there's
have
so
to
many
be
people
immersed.
like especially with like horror games, they're like a very niche player, and so it's like oh you got to be scared. We got to scare this guy. This guy's been playing it for 10 years, and you're like oh okay.
yeah, like FNAF, you can keep coming out with stuff, but it's like and also it has like all like the little like people sounds, like they're like one takes. Like if you're playing Sister Location, you hear Baby a lot.
Ugh.
So I'm like,
That one's freaky.
yeah,
That's freaky.
That's my favorite one to watch because I feel like
Get
1,
freaky
2, and
about
3 just can't scare me anymore. But Sister Location can scare me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would agree.
But which one's your favorite? Well, if you had to pick one, which one would be your favorite?
My favorite out of
Like your favorite one that has the best sound effects. Would yours be Minecraft?
yeah it is because it's nostalgic for me now. So like every time I hear it, I'm like yes. When I got that XP, yes.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yours?
It's definitely Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal. Yours Bayonetta.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. Bayonetta, specifically Bayonetta 2. You don't play. Don't
Okay.
play.
Final Fantasy, y'all should play 16, but 7 has great sound effects. But I believe that's it. Thank you guys so much for coming.
It was fun.
And we're gonna send it back to the host.
If you really think about it, another thing that's like music, but isn't music, is movies. That's like an album for your eyes. If like guitars were cameras and singers were Timothy Chalamet and Meryl Streep.
I could see it. Soundtracks, of course, are an important part of any good movie. They add emotion, gravitas, and sometimes smash mouth.
Here to talk through their favorite movie soundtracks are Trevor, Sophie, Molly, and Annie and Madison from our sister show, Sneak Peek.
Hi, everyone. So we're sneaking in a bunch of people in this panel. 5. It's more than we're used to, but just so many people wanted to be a part of it. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Madison.
I'm Annie.
And they're from Sneak Peek, our sister show. And then would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Trevor.
Hi, I'm Sophie.
And they're from Austin Underground. And today we're talking about our favorite movie soundtracks. So do you guys want to just go down the line?
Yeah.
Let's start with our guests.
Sure, yeah, of course. First of all, I just want to say I think movie soundtracks are so crucial to any movie. They can really make or break, in my opinion, just the whole movie. So the soundtrack I kind of wanted to talk about today was one that did a very unique concept this year, and that's Twisters. Twister's soundtrack was entirely of country songs, like actual country songs that were published from people like Luke Combs, Miranda Lambert, and it was just really amazing to see all of that work together. That, you know, they didn't have composers do anything. It was all literal songs that were published. And especially, I grew up on people like Miranda Lambert, being a Texas girl, and so it was nice to see.
I bet they also, did they have a lot of tornado sounds in that movie? I would,
Yes,
yeah. Well,
lots
there
of
you go.
tornado sounds.
Not part of the soundtrack, but
Still very
still important. Annie, would you like to?
Yeah, so the soundtrack I came in with was from the 2014 hit film The Fault in Our Stars. Now, hear me out, because this was Coachella 2016. This was, at the time,
Everyone,
this was important.
Let's paint a picture.
So, you're in 7th grade. Right, okay.
Right.
But what I want to talk about is that when I watched this movie, that soundtrack changed my entire life around music. I want to just remind some people who's on that soundtrack: Ed Sheeran, M83, Charlie XCX. Also, Troye Sivan literally wrote a single called The Fault in Our Stars. That's like a sister to
Sweat Tour.
Yes, literally,
Yes.
literally. They reunite years later. But that soundtrack was just the perfect indie, like 2014 vibe, that when I listened to that, I started branching out, and I would listen to those artists' other songs, and then that would get me down the rabbit hole, and it literally formed my entire music taste today. I don't still listen to that soundtrack all the time. Sometimes I do. But it's just, for the time, it was literally life-changing.
I love that. This is not a pipe.
Yeah.
This is not a soundtrack.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your guys' number one soundtrack?
Okay, so my number one soundtrack, it changed the course of my life. It changed my brain.
It was also The Fault in Our Stars playlist.
No, it was actually La La Land.
Oh,
And,
get out of town.
I literally ascended
like
the
jazz?
first time I heard. You know what I do, Barry B. Anyway, City of Stars, I heard that and I literally started ascending. Oh my god, it changed something in me. But it really works well with the choreography, the overall vibe of the movie, and I just love how unique it was for its time, because no other movie was doing a concept like that, and I just really liked it.
I love that.
Okay.
That's top tier.
Now, the movie that I chose was actually the reason why I got into music, and I actually started listening to music, and it was Guardians of the Galaxy. Specifically,
that's my
Volume
mom's favorite soundtrack. We played it every single day to high school.
It's so good. It's got Cherry Bomb. It's got Hooked on a Feeling.
I love
it's just such a classic. Just one peak song after
Ooga chaka, ooga 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 chaka.
I have it
love
on
it.
CD too.
That's
it's really
awesome.
Good.
That's a close. That's my second one.
Okay.
Mine, I'm wearing the shirt. For those who don't know, this is Cher on her Mamma Mia tour, because she did an entire Mamma Mia ABBA album, and that's when you know you're famous, when you can just make an album of other people's songs because you just are bored. But I have to go with Mamma Mia.
Okay.
I mean, I watched that movie. It was the only movie that, for some reason in my high school, Netflix and everything was blocked. But it was a loophole where in Netflix, the only movie that would play for some reason was Mamma Mia. So I watched it every single day during lunch. And I love that. I can do it 100% by memory. It starts with Sophie on a boat and she's like, I have a dream. It's amazing. So it's got to be Mamma Mia.
Okay.
I love it. And then is there any just to wrap it up, is there any honorable mention that is just it was your second but you just had to throw it out there? Mine's Rocky Horror. I don't know if it counts because it was a musical. I love that soundtrack.
Oh, there's so many ones to choose from. Definitely close runner-ups real quick were The Substance, which just came out. That soundtrack was amazing. And then my favorite movie from last year was The Zone of Interest. Yeah.
Did it have a good soundtrack? I
Well,
haven't
the
watched
sound
it.
is the most important thing in that.
Really?
It opens with a dark screen, and for about 2 minutes, you're just sitting there listening to the music.
It's actually
way.
terrifying. That's like one of the scariest.
It completely transports you into the world.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really loved it.
Well, boom.
It's not a movie, but can I just say that Over the Garden Wall soundtrack?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so important.
Beautiful, a perfect emulation of all of fall.
Yes,
I love it. Time
that
to start
counts.
listening.
That
guys.
counts, Annie. I'm so glad you said that.
Sing it.
I'm not a little frog. I can't sing that song. But awesome. Thank you so much for coming to Austin Underground. We love Sneak Peek so much. And yeah, watch movies and listen to the soundtracks because this is not a soundtrack. I love it. All right, back to the host. Bye, guys.
Oh, man, I'm feeling tired after those last two panels.
Yeah, I could like curl up and take a nap right now. Are collabs usually that tiring?
I know. I feel like a caterpillar, like I'm just gonna form a cocoon and metamorphosize during these ads.
We'll be back, but as who?
Wow, I feel different. Kaylee?
No, I'm Callie. You're Lily.
Oh, I am. Do you look different?
Must have been something in the ad break, I guess. Is Domino's Pizza that good?
I guess it is. What are they putting in the pepperoni these days?
Well, let's get back on track. I had the privilege of attending one of Austin's greatest events the other week.
You went to ACL?
No, silly. I'm talking about the return of Weezer at the Moody Center. Or we like to call it taking a trip to Weezer World. That's world with an E. Weezer World.
Austin Underground, I'm Belle, and we're here with tens and dozens of Weezer fans. Welcome to Weezer World, y'all!
We're walking to find Weezer fans. Do they exist? G'day guys, do you want to be on Texas Student Television? Wow. Vitamin water review.
It's kind of good.
It's really good.
I got purple.
I just went over to some people and I asked if they liked Weezer, and they just went,
Nobody wants to be on TV.
Oh, Rivers Cuomo, please, if you can hear us. Please save us, Rivers Cuomo.
I want some more vitamin water. This is the same flavor. I really liked it. I think it's like berry or something. It's tart but sweet. It tastes purple, you know, but not in a grape way.
What is the most streamed Weezer song?
Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly.
That is incorrect.
Is it Island in the Sun?
Island in the Sun.
Island in the Sun.
That actually is correct.
I am 12 years old. I am the biggest 12-year-old Weezer fan known to man.
Happy birthday!
We're going to do a taste test of the free vitamin water samples.
This is my third vitamin water. I got orange this time.
What started as Weezer World has quickly become vitamin water time.
It's really good. It tastes
I like this
like
one.
Gatorade.
It's like orange, but it doesn't have sugar.
It's very good. And complete the lyric, switch on the telly.
Turn on the telly.
I look just like Buddy Holly, and you're.
Turn on the telly.
Wrestle with Jenny. It's not Jenny. What's the word?
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
There you go.
Jimmy.
Wrestle with Jimmy.
Mary Tyler Moore.
What is that, rap? Switch on the telly?
Yeah, nothing.
It's a Weezer. Oh, switch on the telly. Wrestle with Jimmy.
Yay!
Did I get like a clue? Do you have a friend or a friend?
Ah.
With Jimmy.
Yeah!
Billy
Thank you.
was easier. That's right.
Someone is giving me chills.
Hey guys, this is my fourth vitamin water tonight. This is my third vitamin water flavor. I think this is watermelon.
Nah. I'm here to say the truth about vitamin water. Flop, trash. I do not enjoy it. So actually, I'm. First of all, what are y'all's names?
Brianna.
Mike.
I see your shirts there. Care to explain the lore behind that?
Father, first time I saw Weezer was the Green album. My daughter likes Weezer, so she's like, hey, why not? So it was her idea to make the shirts. So I got the date when I saw him and today's date.
And then you guys from the back.
And then his dad.
And then daughter.
Oh, that is sick, guys. I love that. What are you most excited to see here at Weezer tonight?
Blue album in general. It's what I grew up on as a kid.
Say it ain't so.
I'm just looking to dance, and I'm trying to see a mosh pit, so they better open one up.
Came here for Dinosaur Jr.
Only in dreams and the world has turned.
Just the whole Blue album. That's my favorite.
Well, I mean, they're playing one of their best albums. That's not a hot take. That's like objective fact.
Vitamin water shots.
Finish the lyric. If you want to destroy.
My heart.
Destroy.
My sweater.
My sweater.
My sweater.
Finish the lyric. I'm dumb. She's a.
Lesbian.
Is the single off the Red album.
Pork and beans?
Reason I think pork and beans, but I
Finish the lyric. I'm so tall.
can't get over me. I'm so small, can't get
Get a riff?
Do.
Vitamin water.
Oh my god.
Vitamin water.
That's a lot of vitamin water.
It really was. But now to close out the episode, we're taking a trip back to the summer, which will of course go down in history alongside 1969 as one of the biggest years in music. I'm talking, of course, about BRAT summer.
The bright green, the vocals, the bratitude of everything. Remember the memes? Charlie XCX finally broke into the mainstream, but she was #1 in my heart all along.
Now, almost 4 months after the original album dropped, the BRAT remixes have finally released, with some of the biggest names in music backing up Charlotte Atkinson.
We don't like to put numbers to our love, but here to rank the BRAT remixes are VJ Liv, Kaylee, Uriel, and Ari.
I am not Ari.
This is not Ari.
I'm Anna, also known as Branna. Brat Anna.
Hi, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Uriel. And I'm VJ.
And we're here to rank all of the songs on the BRAT remix album.
Yeah!
We're blind ranking them, which means we'll pick one and decide where it goes, and then base the others around that, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once we pick the place, we can't change.
That was cool, I felt like.
It's like
Okay.
the Brat like thing when it goes down at Sweator.
The Brat curtain.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
All right.
Shall we?
Yes. Let's
Okay, first song.
Go ahead.
go. This is B2B with Tinashe.
Oh.
That's high.
That's kind of good.
I feel like that's gotta be like
I'm imagining this is like S tier is what I'm
Yeah,
picturing.
this is S tier.
I'd imagine like right here maybe.
I
for
would feel
me.
like mid
I don't
to
know.
bottom
Yeah,
of this.
I liked it.
It's great. It's great.
It's
but-
really
Okay,
good.
compared to the
back
other songs,
to back
yeah.
to back.
Yeah.
I would put it like here.
Yeah, I agree with this. Let's put that there.
Okay. I don't think VJ agreed with that.
I don't. Okay, what I'm thinking
He put
of
it
is.
lower. He put it lower than he agreed.
so I'm not gonna put it there.
I like the original better.
Okay, we'll move it later.
I'm
Well,
thinking,
actually,
what does
that's the whole
collaborator
point.
add, you know,
Okay.
Is the verse good? Is the remix
I'm
good?
gonna. Okay, I got this random one. Mean Girls featuring
like
Julian
this song.
Casablanca.
Okay, this wasn't one of
I
my
like this
favorites.
one
I like
too.
the original one,
I-
but I
it's the
feel
bottom
like
for me as well.
I feel like it's lower.
Oh,
for
I'm
me.
outnumbered. No, okay, let's do like here.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
That's fine. That's fine.
What's
I can
below
get behind
that?
that.
Here.
What is below that?
Hey, this one's not bad at all. Okay.
Told I wasn't in the front.
Do you want to grab one? Okay, if you can reach them.
Please. Sympathy is Night featuring Ariana Grande.
Yes, mama.
Yes,
That's on top.
yes.
Oh,
That's up there.
Okay, is it better than BT? It's better than Back
It's
to Back.
back.
Yes, well, yes, duh.
Yeah.
I
it's
love
not top.
that. I love that in all of these songs,
It's
like
definitely
it
the top
spoke
panel.
to the people that sing on them.
Yeah, it's a knife.
It's
Like,
a knife.
it's good.
I don't know. I'd say maybe
Put
like
second
near
just
top.
just below that crease.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Okay, no, it's fine.
Wait,
I
wanna
don't care
pick
that.
one.
I don't care
Okay,
that much.
Okay. Mine is, I might say something stupid with the 1975.
That one's top tier for me.
Oh.
Top
Ooh.
tier.
I liked it.
I mean, I love the 1975. I was gonna say it's like super sad.
Yeah.
I was not
It is
expecting
sad.
that.
It's a little sad moment.
But that
Yeah.
makes it good. I wrote
Yeah.
the news story about that.
I felt like it was
biased.
good because it was something different from the rest of the album,
That
you know,
is
because the
true.
whole album is club classics,
I'd
of
put it
course.
here.
Really?
No.
No.
I put it.
No.
You put it lower than
put it a little
here?
I put it sympathy or
put it-
higher.
No.
Okay, we can go second panel. I can
Second
compromise.
pan. Okay,
Okay,
we'll
we
do
can
bottom of
compromise
second.
right there.
We'll
Okay.
compromise right here.
I'm
Everything's
fine.
gonna end up over
But
there.
before back to
Because no one
back,
wants to compromise.
I know.
back
Okay.
to back to back.
Let's do
She's still going.
rewind. Rewind Blade.
That was fine.
Featuring it?
I
Fine.
like Blade.
And
I like as someone who
It's-
likes
better.
Blade.
I like Rewind a lot
I don't
on
think
the
I-
original album, but I don't really care for this remix.
kind of
of
down
it.
I think we gotta like put some
Lower?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not bad. I just
Something's gotta go
like there
down
was
there.
like no one moved, you know.
Yeah.
Like
True.
We could've
yeah.
done that.
True. Okay.
Crazy.
Do you want to grab one?
Yes. Do you want me to hold this?
Oh, that would be cool. Okay, let's see. Girl So Confusing, Feet Lord.
Oh my god,
That's
that's
number
that's
one.
gotta be like top.
This is
Yeah, because then guess and then
That-
talk is
That's
gonna
like
go there.
that's the peak of adding a collaboration.
Exactly.
Here's the plan.
They worked it out on the remix.
Yeah, I mean, this is the one that like started it all with the remix.
True.
It's like
Well,
this.
3-6 Von Dutch.
Von Dutch, Addison
but-
Rae.
hey,
Where
but-
is Addison Rae? Okay, we gotta get
But
to Addison Rae. Let's keep
culturally,
going.
culturally, this one was
Culturally,
right.
some
Like,
move.
yeah, this
Everyone
one
moved.
moved exactly.
This is like a recent edition. This came out yesterday. Spring Breakers with Kesha.
Kesha.
It's right.
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
this one was
I fear I haven't
Good.
heard it.
really.
The Kesha verse was like crazy.
I thought
It was
It's very
shocking
cool.
remix
Yeah.
and iconic, but
Yeah, fair. It wasn't
would
much
I
of a
listen to it
Spring
often? Maybe not so much.
I've listened to it like 5 times.
It only just came out, you know.
I'm gonna have to
Please
like
listen to it 5 times.
I know.
I don't know. What do we think?
Put it-
Can we
I
put it
like
right
it.
here?
I like it there.
You guys.
I like the song
What do you think?
originally, and I
Rachel?
like
I'm cool with that,
Kesha.
yeah.
You're
I think
cool
we
with
put
this?
It makes me a
back to
little
back.
sad though, because it's not on the vinyl.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really? I didn't realize
Did you
that.
order it?
Okay. You want to grab one?
Nah, I just did.
I'll grab. Okay.
Here you go.
I'll grab one. Yes. This is definitely like right here, and I'm leaving spot for talk because that's like
That's real. That's real.
I wasn't kidding. No, I love this. I just wish.
girl.
What did I say? Billy just didn't do it for me. Original's better. Original guess is better. But I love it. Culturally,
Nah.
for her first number one.
Don't boo.
Let's keep it going.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that.
No one likes 360. I'm kidding. I like 360. I just want to get
360 is
top
great.
tier
Here, I
for
can
me.
grab this.
Robin and
Oh
Young
wait, but
Lady.
in the grand scheme of things, I'd put it here.
In the
No.
grand scheme of
You're
things,
so
I'd put
wrong.
it here.
No, up the top.
No.
Up the
No.
top. Up the
No.
top.
Really
No.
big songs.
The Robin verse.
Ignore.
Yes.
I think we should compromise to right here.
No.
You want it at the top.
Oh my God,
I
you
want
know,
it at the
I'll
bottom.
take it. I don't want to handle it.
My hand just went right there. I just went blindly.
Sure. Sure, that counts.
It really is a blind ranking.
Next. Here, done. No discussion. No discussion. No discussion. This moves. Hey, this is the closer of Sweat Tour for a reason.
As a
I
closer
feel
for
overpowered. Exactly.
I've lost my voice.
Okay.
I do
Okay,
love
here's
this
the
one.
plan. I'm gonna fly you out to
I think
Amsterdam on
about
a big
it all the
hotel tip.
time with Bon Iver.
No. Mid.
I like this one.
Hated that one.
I like
Mid.
when they come in together at the end.
Mid.
I would compromise with you, but they said mid, so.
Okay, we gotta let VJ.
Hey, so I'm scared for what's going on here.
Yeah, one is gonna end up.
Should have been Castlevania.
We'll see.
Oh, 3, 6, 7, Charlotte. Oh, this
Higher,
eats.
put it higher, please.
Wait,
I think we're gonna get some overlap.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
No, it's good. No, I agree. I saw them at Sweat Tour.
Yes.
That's sick. Club classics, BB.
Yes, please.
Just
Wait,
what?
This was my favorite. This was my favorite.
There's so many remixes for that song throughout Boiler Room, and that is the one.
Baby XEX is some classic
No,
automatic.
so good. That was so good. Fashion killer. No, literally, I love that one so much.
Everything is.
It's lost.
That can go.
Falling over gonna get.
I think this goes up here. I really like this one.
Can we move 360?
Can we move this?
Can we move 360 up?
Oh, it doesn't even want to be on the board. It doesn't even want to be on the board. So bad, it doesn't even want to be on the board. I think. Okay, here.
This is extremely
There.
chaotic.
There. I'm happy with this.
I feel like this is actually looking.
I bet I am.
Well, okay, let's get them all up there.
Okay, So I with A.G. Cook. Kind of underrated.
Soft spot, like I have
It's no, I really do love it. No, I also love So I, but I don't know. Did it move me? I don't know.
Do you want to put it right here?
Yeah, right here.
She literally shouts out South by Southwest 2016, Texas in latex. First time I ever felt this cool.
Okay, so we're gonna move it right here. Because we're gonna move it right here. Actually, might as well move it right here.
That is way too low.
Okay, we got
I
two
figure
more.
that's what I can give you right now.
Von Dutch with Addison Rae.
Oh, that is iconic. Yeah, just
you guys are
that
all.
kicked off BRAT.
There.
And the last one, Apple with Japanese hands.
No. As a lover of Japanese house, I have to put them here. Leave Amber and her bandmates alone. No, I love them, and they opened for Maggie Rogers, and I saw them, and so they're very important to me. Stop moving it.
I'm so stressed right now. Okay.
All right.
So we've got club classics. Then we've got
Girl So Confusing.
Girl So Confusing. Then Talk. Then Guess. Von Dutch. Sympathy is a Knife. 360. Then 365. Everything is Romantic. B2B. Spring Breakers. So I. Apple. Rewind. This needs to go
That needs to be higher. Put that
I
one
might
up.
say something stupid.
That's about as high as can go.
Higher. With Caroline at least. Yeah.
She's up.
Girl, you own half that board.
Rewind. I think about it all the time. And Mean Girls.
Wait, no, hold on. There.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, and no one's at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's at the bottom because nothing's bad.
So when you think about it, we all win.
This is.
Yeah, we all won. I think we all sing.
That's the definitive BRAT remix.
This is our remix.
365 Friday Girl.
Hey, you approved. Thanks. Let's send it back to the host.
Recount.
Well, that's all we've got time for today.
We'll be back next week, but in the meantime, check out our write-ups, our interviews on our website at austinunderground.org and our social media pages at Austin Underground.
We've got Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Letterboxd, Yik Yak, Spotify, and of course, Airbuds. Check us out. But until we work it out on the remix, this is bye for now.